29. We keep it at 29. So what's going to happen today? What we do? First of all, we're going to choose the captains. They're going to show up there in a little bit. So out of these 4 captains that we're going to choose, we're going to have 5 people in each team that they're going to choose, like an NBA draft or something like that. Then after we choose the whole teams and everything is settled out, we're going to have like a 5 minutes break for everyone to, feel free to warm up a little bit. So for that, we're going to move a little bit further that side, so we have a little space in here. Right after that, well, the competition is going to happen, and after that, for people who's not competing and want to, have a little role, we're going to have a little open mat after that as well, and we're going to have some food as well. If you guys want to get some pizza, it's a little €5 contribution that you're going to handle to me. And if not, you can go out and bring some food for yourself. First of all, remember that we're just here to have fun, guys. It's really, for me, the irony of which is seeing all these people here, so many faces, small faces, is pretty fucking sick. I think the best days are days like these, and we all enjoy each other and have fucking fun. So, yeah, let's go. Manu'S going to take over to speak a little bit about the competition, rules and how it's going to work, what we can do, what we cannot, and well, yeah, there we go.
¿El altavoz no funciona o...?
Lo voy a hacer sin porque es parte de la prueba. Okay, so we're going to do like instead of quintet, we're going to do like polarized squats. That means that we're going to do 4 teams of 5, mix, belts, and everything mix, yeah? So, but for the weight class, you can only pick 2 over 85, okay? So when the competition is happening, so there's going to be like a 5-minute match. If there's no submission, both are disqualified. We'll jump into the other one. You have to do the team at the beginning. The captain that we're going to pick, they're gonna say the order, and it has to be in that order. So if someone under 85 is going against someone over 85, it's only 3 minutes. Okay? So now we're gonna do submission only. Okay? Everything allowed, but no slumps, no cannibalism. Okay? But all suits allowed. Okay? No slumps, no cannibalism, and remember that we are here to have fun also, yeah? So this is not the results of your training, okay? This is only a party, okay? Your partners are not your enemies, okay? Don't try to hurt them.
Seguro hay un par de personas que no saben qué es cannibalism.
It's a scissor takedown where your legs in between, can be between the legs or outside, okay? And then you jump like this, okay? So this knee can get hurt, okay? You can do repeat, but you cannot do jumping shit. Only the jumping guillotine, maybe. There's no need to do jumping stuff today, It's like it's just a party. So then we don't want anyone injured, okay? If someone is injured, we're gonna put it in a plastic bag and we're gonna throw that person outside. That's it, okay? So apart from that, I think that's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate a little bit, so spectators are going to be around here. So the last part of the match is going to be if competitors want to warm up. And now I need all the competitors on this side of this wall.
Remember that you can watch the stream or you can share it. It's on YouTube, okay?
Guys, we're going to be live. We want to share the link and everything.
Mike, where's Mike?
Where's Mike? Tú vas a competir al final, ¿no? ¿Vas a competir?
Sí. Está...
Mike! So, Or come Dimitri if you want. Chat.
Hey, yo, chat.
Okay, so we are here live from the 10th planet, Barcelona moon. You know what I'm saying? I think this is like, should be like all around here. Oh god damn, that's better. So, what we can expect today, Mike?
Well, looking over at all these competitors, you know, I know all these guys personally. About 15 or 20 of them. I don't see one person here that's not a dog. We can expect some good scraps. I see some guys here with some very interesting, strange styles. We're gonna get some weird subs today.
Exactly, we got today also like Philippe Grulich's brother. He's a 2 times blue belt European champion in the gi.
He's a big
so
guy as
it's
well.
a big guy, good
You know,
fights.
he's muscle and technique, but we also have Montes, which is our boy.
Montes.
Equally as dangerous.
We got Hendrik also, you know,
Henrik.
young people. We got basically everything, you know. We got basically everything. So we expect fireworks, expect a good
subs.
subs.
Interesting fights, maybe some upsets.
Maybe some
Hopefully
upsets, who knows it? Who knows it? Maybe some armbar from Hugo, you know. Yeah, it's gonna be fire. So
They're gonna announce the captains.
huge shout out to my sponsor Jiu-Jitsu.
Hey, what's up, bro?
They're the man, the boys from 10 Planet Riverside. So got you, you got me. We are here with also Bruno.
Yo, what up everyone, how you doing?
He's been like the ChatGPT user, he's a commentator, he's a competitor.
I got a bitch educated.
I mean, he is that man. So let's get straight to the draft.
With this side, the captain is gonna be white belts.
Eres loco. Un loco. O sea, es un direct, mira. Y luego espera, que luego zona de comentarios. Me puse loco, me puse muy loco.
So we're gonna put someone that is not a white belt because it's small, so we decided to put it here also. Hendrik. Where's Romero?
Se fue para el otro lado.
So now you have to pick 5 guys, okay? So you only can pick 2 who is over 85. One.
Give me production.
Manu. Yo por poquito, pero también.
with your song.
Yeah? Oh, amazing, man. What, today?
Yeah. Man, this is shit.
That's perfect.
And the name. The name too. Names. Be creative.
Bye.
Comento de aquel coso, ¿no? ¿Qué cosa? Como comentarista estamos allá, desde la mesita de allá, ¿no?
¿Comentarista
de acá, ¿no?
Claro, como ahorita. Vente del otro lado.
¡Diablo! ¿Tenés cintas coach? ¿Tenés cintas coach?
So we are back. Yeah, I will go for the cinta scotch. Keep talking to the guys. Talk to the chat.
Hello everyone. How are we doing there? So shortly, now we're gonna have like a 5 minutes break where the teams are gonna find out who's gonna go first and all that shit, and then we're gonna look for some team names as well. We're gonna share the bracket, and then we're gonna start going. I know who I got my money on. I'm actually impressed that nobody chose me. I'm actually sad, yeah. We should go for a team. We should actually go for a wild card team, you and me.
We could take them off.
Go to Manu. Go to Manu. We do like a. So yeah, now we're gonna be waiting for like teams to give us team names.
They're going to play any tactics in regard to this, and
I think so. They should, right? That's a fair portion of the tournament how it goes.
what do you think
So
the best way to approach that?
big dudes first. Big dudes first.
Regardless of the skill level.
Actually, yeah, I think so. I think so.
I would love to see Montes match up with Philip's brother. The big
Bro,
guy.
that's a match.
We haven't seen
there
much
you
of his
go.
brother.
Damn.
Skill level.
I've seen enough of that guy to know how hard it can be.
Los nombres en el móvil, ahora me
New team. Let's do. Yeah. Go for it. Because
Mike.
What's up?
What up? What up? What up?
Yo, so we are here with. Come to the other side.
Look at that, look at that. Come in. So we got one of the smallest dude in the gym. He's 1.55 meters, 52 kilos. He's not standing, he's sitting down right now, just so you know.
Now, Montes, what you can tell us about pigs?
Crazy teams, crazy party, and I don't know what is going to happen, but we sure are going to make some show, bro.
There we go.
I just want to give a huge shout out to Noco BCAA. They're sponsoring this event. Yeah, they got provided. This one is actually an energy drink. It has caffeine, 180 milligrams of caffeine. So it's a good thing to start up. Yeah. Well, you can drink it. You cannot nose beer, nose Noco shit. Huh? It is.
Let's not forget it's Saturday as well.
Saturday, Sunday, Saturday.
Be back in a second.
You'll be back. So, how's the chat? I want to see some things in the chat. I see some wizard priest here signing from the office. Happy birthday, Manu. Yeah, hell yeah. We miss you, big guy. We miss you. We got. Why does that Irish guy have such a big head? I mean, the answer is already in the question, you know? The answer is already in the question, priest. You know what I'm saying? Also, un saludo para Víctor Payés desde Calella, el Maresme. Okay, we got something on.
So with the people that were here and a couple more guys, we're gonna do another thing. It's gonna be called the afterthought. Now they are fixed. They are gonna jump after. Okay? We have another thing.
Diablo, está rico eso.
Oye, ¿qué son los nombres?
Spit some words.
Bro, man, this is your shit, bro.
Hey, am I
This,
live on stream
this is
now?
your music. This is your music. Give that
Spencer
shout out,
Music,
give
there
that
you
shout
go.
out.
Shout out to me, Spencer Music. Get on the Instagram at Spencer Music and get on.
Hey, yo. Give me 1 minute, give me 1 minute. Hey, yo. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Well, the tune's changed now, but check it out. Spencer Music, Instagram, Spotify at Spencer Music. Check it out. I got my security here with me. Yeah. So shit.
Spit some words. Come on.
Yeah,
go.
not right now. There's another
Not
tune
right
right
now.
now. Yep. Maybe later we'll do something.
There we go.
Yeah. Amazing, man. Thank you so much, G. Thank you. I could hear the tune. I was like, hang on.
We don't know.
Mikey. We're gonna give it a little bit of thinking. Gotta give it a thought. How is this going? Because it's not gonna work clearly, but. All right, guys. As you know by now, we have like a 5 minutes break where teams are gonna find out how they go in, how they actually show to the actual competition. So this is gonna be like a 5 minutes break, as I said. Maybe take 10. But yeah, let's make it happen. I think it's gonna be fucking fun. People's getting ready. You can see the tension in the air right now. We do this for fun, but of course, as you may know, we do this for the fucking win as well. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh, by the way, this is gonna be 5 teams now. Which the last team that came up having 6 people instead of 5. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That's Mr. Priest. Hello, Priest. Singing from the office. Yes, sir. Why does the Irish guy give such a big head? Salutacions del pagesos de Calella. Al Maresme, ens veiem aviat. Felicitats, Manu. Eso, al Maresme, sempre lliure i tropical, que li diuen. Saludos de Valladolid, al mejor equipo. Ese Antonio sí que sabe, claro que sí. Hi, doing, Priest? How are we feeling? How are we feeling on this Saturday? There we go. You know it. Okay, I think we got the names. We're working on it.
Please in the chat. Hey, please in the chat.
He's singing it from the office. Nah, don't be sad. Be happy that you're able to see it. Como veas, claramente hay un desnivel fuerte. Hay algo. Los leftovers ahí llegando a la victoria. Yes. One dream. Main course. So names, team names are gonna show up in a little bit. Sí, pero... Claro. Pero nos metemos en el papel, tío. Si no nos ofendemos nosotros...
Hola, muy buenas.
Hello. Bom. Sí, dígame.
¿Cómo crees que va a ser esta velada de este año? Pero puedes hablar bien, por favor.
Sí.
Que te calles la boca. Hola, ¿cómo crees que va a ser la velada de este año?
La velada de este año va a ser increíble, como todas las que hemos podido presenciar. Tengo un objetivo claro, siendo uno de los grandotes del equipo. Lastimosamente no es por testosterona, sino por la cantidad de dulces que me como.
Sí, la
pero
verdad,
bueno,
un poco...
tengo un claro objetivo, que es el hombre que está ahí, que claramente está más fuerte que yo y además es más guapo que yo.
Para los visuales, has señalado a...
Montes.
¿Montes?
Sí. Tengo un pequeño as sobre la manga que me traje una navaja. Creo que si lo pincho en el hígado puedo llegar a tener algún tipo de oportunidad. Es con eso con lo que voy a jugar.
Me parece muy buena estrategia, señor Bruno. Muchas gracias por estar presentando hoy. Si usted tuviera que elegir un equipo, ¿qué equipo cree que ganará?
¿Qué equipo cree que ganará? Creo que lo tengo bastante claro, pero voy a decir que el leftovers. Voy a decir que el leftovers, claramente. Voy a poner todo mi dinero en mi persona.
Señor,
cosa que no es la más inteligente, pero bueno.
Perdona, ¿vino su pedido de Uber?
Yo, Bruno, hey man, what's the lineup? So the lineup, in terms of what you mean, in terms of the teams are gonna start showing up in the screen in just a second. I think I got the names already. I've got the names and team names as well.
Team names.
Fuck Montes, yeah, that's a hashtag that we're sharing all together. As you can see, Montes is a very loved person in the team.
Can we show the lineup in the screen?
We're gonna do that in a second, yes. But
Un saludo, Jan. Un saludo, Adri.
So as the main course, first team is the main course. We got Sean, Hendrik, Julia, Guillermo, and Jan.
Okay, leave my cabin.
Then for the second team, we got the Wizards. This is competed by Joaquin, Eitan, Alberto,
Sergi.
Oh my God! All right. And I actually ask you, Sergi and Dan. Then we got Polera Uno. Is that a team? Oh no. We got New Wave team with Albert, Nick, Hugo, Zuko, and Andres. And then we got the best team out there, which is the Leftovers team, competing with Nicolas, Marcos, Alphonse, Botti, Bruno, which is myself, and Mikey. We're gonna start showing the thing. Music is going down because the shit's gonna be pumping in a second. Get ready, guys. Què dius, rei? Com estem? Com estem? Jo estic suant, tio. Que em trauré això que estic suant, ja. Fa una calda aquí, tio. Hauríem d'obrir allà, crec.
Para bona olor, això, com sempre.
I'll be back, guys. Está el bracket montado. ¿Querés ponerlo en el stream? ¿En el stream? ¿El bracket? ¿Querés ponerlo en el stream?
Sí, una vez que lo tengamos hecho, lo...
Ah, ¿no está?
O sea, cuando está las... ¿Cómo se llaman las? Los equipos de cada lado.
Ah. I see everyone's in the freaking chat. How nice to see you all, guys. Where's your money, guys? Which team you're going for? We're gonna show the bracket in just a moment, so you all have a clear look. So you have a clear look on who's fighting who and all that. Oh, we got the smoke and everything coming in. Look at these. Look at these. Everyone's looking sexy. So this is gonna be the first four teams, and then we have the fifth one, which is kind of a wild card, leftover, whatever name that is. We got New Wave, Montes and Friends, the main course, and the Wizards. There we go. We're gonna switch cameras in the middle show. Yeah, that's a good one, Oleg. I'm all down for that one too. We got some big dudes in the house today. Fuck, you know. Manu.
Suena muy fuerte algo. ¿Qué está sonando?
Yep. Are we back? Hello. We got it? Alright, so here we are. We're back in here. We got the teams ready. Everyone know who's fighting who.
We're gonna show you the bracket. Look at this. We got the wizard. We got the wizard pumping up. As you may know, I may compete a little bit as well, so I'm gonna have a little partner in crime for the commentating skills that I'm missing.
Bruno, my brother, I'm always here for you.
Here's my little boy. We got some beautiful people in the chat. Say yes to. We got Oleg. We got Dave. We got Mr. Priest.
Yeah, beautiful people. People working.
Beautiful people.
People sick.
Let me sit down so you have
people
some space.
People stuck at home. You're with us in spirit. We can feel you.
So, where you got your money?
Where do I get my money?
Yes.
You know, I think I'm gonna have to put my money this time on. Well, what are the team names here again, Bruno? You know, they were just deciding.
So we got the Wizards, New Wave.
Who's the team captain of each?
So
let's inform the public.
Actually, we got a little surprise. We all did because the captains, which we thought it was going to be the highest level, let's say, turned out to be not the highest level, but probably not the lowest either. We're not gonna go low level anyone, but it is true that the white belts ended up being the captains.
It's true. That's true.
So that's interesting as well.
I think it was a good move, actually.
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
It was funny that some of the big boys were picked even further down the road.
I was about to say I'm actually impressed by. I've got one of the surprises, which is this man right here. You may not be seeing him at the moment.
And in the purple rash guard.
That guy, he's got some surprise coming in.
Do we know his name? I'm not familiar with this gentleman.
He's brother of. Oh, there we go. Look at that. There we go. So I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see the little bracket that we got going on here. So as you may see, we got the Wizards against Montes and Friends, and then we got New Wave against Men's Course, and then we got the Leftovers, which they were coming in last second.
Yeah, it's a shame we have to call him that, but
fuck that. I'm fine being a leftover, brother. I'm fine with that. We always surprise, you know. We come from the dark, and then we kind of like.
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna happen, but
well, you know what they say. You know what they say about leftover chili. You know what they say about leftover curry. It's always better the next day.
That's why he's my man right here.
We're gonna see what happens.
And then, so you should understand, the leftovers are gonna be fighting the winners from the top side. So either Wizards or Montes, we're gonna be fighting them. Then from there we're gonna see. It's like a losers bracket as well that's happening. So the two losers from Montes and Wizards and New Wave and Main Course are gonna be fighting each other for a spot in the loser bracket as well. So a team that loses is not out completely. They have like a second opportunity, which is fine. It's good.
We'd like to make it fair around here.
What else?
What do we think about Wizards versus Montes and Friends? If I'm not mistaken, the captain of Wizards is none other than Joaquin.
Yeah.
Coming back from Chile.
But then we have Montes.
Yes.
Then we have Montes.
But the captain of
people
Montes.
who doesn't know if Montes is gonna.
Yes. Look at all these beautiful people in the chat wanting to know more.
The sound is out. Check mic. Audio's lost.
We got Oleg, Dave.
So we're back on the audio. That's good. How are them bins?
Good to see y'all, Jordy.
Men's course. Main. We got leftovers and then we got main course.
And now the captain.
I don't know, brother.
Captain of Montes.
Captain of Montes.
Or man from France.
No, I'm not quite sure, but there's Montes. You know, that's a little problem right there.
No, funny enough, he was picked quite late in the draft, and he ended up becoming their name piece.
There we go.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's interesting.
That's interesting indeed. How's the audio, guys? You can hear both of us properly?
Jordy TS making a comment that audio was lost.
By the way, drink your water.
Absolutely.
Stay hydrated. Excellent. There we go. That's good. Thank you, Oleg.
Well,
We're live indeed.
Live on TV, Mom. I made it.
Oh, thankfully we
Mom,
have
I made
a
it.
wonderful opportunity here.
Shout out to Jesus.
Yeah, one of our competitors, Hugo. Hugo Diaz Carneiro is here.
Shout out to Morgoth, commander of the Orc army.
There we go.
Wow, Hugo Diaz Carneiro giving a shout out to Morgoth.
Shout out Flubs the Fool,
Come in
the
a little
best
bit more.
frog in the multiverse.
And if anybody has a hard time understanding that, we just recommend all of you to research it on your own time. But Hugo Diaz Carneiro giving thanks to Morgoth and praising a frog demon named Flubs for his inspiration. We ought to be very, very careful. And what team are you on, Hugo? Well, what's the name of your team, Hugo?
New Wave.
We got Hugo representing New Wave, coming from Austin, Texas.
You stay here. I'll be back.
Funny sober. Funny sober. You're ready to rumble. You know what I'm saying? You're ready to rumble. Yes.
Santi, do you feel like we're ready?
I feel like we are so fucking ready, actually. It is what it is, you know? We got the brackets, we got the people going, yeah? Prediction, Huge will take the leg of Montes, then the hip, then the back. All right, Hugo, no, Huge, maybe, yeah? Okay, that's not a bad prediction, you know? Hugo is fast, he's a very skilled guy, sneaky one. Maybe an armbar can happen also, you know what I'm saying?
This of course is. Oh, and are we speaking Hugo Diaz Carneiro?
I think we're speaking of Hugo Carneiro.
Well, if this is the case, for Oleg's prediction to occur, we're going to need Montes and friends to beat Wizards.
Hugo will slay,
We're going to need New Wave. Main course.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hugo will slay the giant. I mean, Montes had a few tournaments back. He has, I mean, last time, if we remember, he went against Luis and Antonio and he lost. So maybe he got something in his eye, you know, like he wants to take the dub this time. Are all checks allowed? I mean, sub only. So I think, yeah, why not?
Sub only creates a different vibe, doesn't it?
Exactly.
People aren't going to be
100%.
holding positions just to get their hooks in and out.
100%.
Going for the kill.
Hell yeah. I think people gets a little bit crazy though. So we're gonna go with the mat side, all right?
Coming bout that we have on Montes and Friends, obviously the man himself, Montes. Coming from Wizards, we also have Big Dan.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, those two individuals are quite similar in weight. Is that true, Santi?
I think something like that.
Very big boys.
One is a black belt though, so you know what I mean?
One black belt, one brown belt. Dan, coming from Romania, black belt. And Montes, judo champion.
Working. Happen, yes.
Coach Mani asking if we are ready, and we are going to give the go ahead. Coach Manu.
There we go, boys.
No commentating. Some.
Joaquin versus Romero.
Yeah, Joaquin's second match. Let's see how it goes.
The two captains.
That was a nice guillotine attempt, right, Austin?
Yeah, Romero took him down pretty fast. He's now playing from this full guard position. Joaquin trying to escape. Romero looking for his sweep. Joaquin able to escape the full guard.
Back to standing. Good match.
Back to standing. Oh, nice takedown attempt from Romero.
Oh, now he's back.
Yep, giving Joaquin a slight advantage.
He still got somebody in the head. Some darts in here.
Joaquin holding his advantage as long as he can.
Oh,
Not able to hold it. Romero taking full advantage now, trying to pass his guard. And the tables have turned. Romero is now in Joaquin's full guard.
Come on, guys.
Romero able to get out of Joaquin's full guard.
nice
Saved by
trade.
Joaquin.
Staying on top.
Joaquin attacking now.
Some headquarter position.
Saca la rodilla.
Romero trying to go on the side, exposing the back a little bit. Again, body lock.
Eso.
Half. He need to get the pass. He need to get the pass.
Yeah, we haven't seen
He got the leg stapled, so maybe
Yeah.
he's into something.
A buggy choke attempt. Romero.
The people goes kind of crazy.
His leg isn't wasn't able to pressure down on the buggy choke enough with that leg trap.
Let's show some love in the chat. Let's show some love in the chat.
Very fine match, Sanzi.
It is.
Well equal.
I think some attacks from both parts, you know.
Yep.
Go for the sweep. He got some bite in the leg. Both of them.
Interesting leg entanglement now. Our first leg entanglements of the night. Joaquin again going for a Darce attempt. A little bit janky for him, but let's see what he can do. Transition into the back.
Libera la mano, libera la mano. Eso.
Joaquin able to establish a mount after attempting to take his back. He still was able to get a mount.
People is shouting, don't tap, Romero, don't tap.
10 seconds left. Let's see what Joaquin can do. One final mounted triangle attempt from Joaquin, and looks like this match is going to come to a close.
Hell yeah.
That was very nice to
Hell
watch.
yeah.
Working
That was a
attentive.
very interesting match. That was a very interesting match. Both guys out since they got
Both of them had each other in bulldog. Both of them were taking each other down.
That's good for
Yeah.
Glacko as well. He
Yeah.
took down 2 people from that.
Yes,
He's
yes.
going out, but he took 2 lives with him.
That's right. That's right.
That's right, that's right. Like, Joaquin made 2 guys go out. He sacrificed himself at the end. He didn't get the dub, but Joaco's team, the Wizards, are winning against
I think
the Montes and Friends.
is keeping their secret weapons for the last minute.
Yeah. Now we have Ethan versus JC Sanchez.
This is going to be an interesting match. Tom versus JC.
Good shit. Let's see how it develops. 5 minutes match, all submissions allowed. Let's see how it goes.
Don't take me wrong, but if you know that you cannot beat the other person,
Yes.
will you actually play defensive and just survive, let's say?
100%.
And then you take that guy off as well?
100%.
Right?
We're going to see right now, bro.
If Ethan got a good strategy, I mean, I wouldn't get too deep actually, right?
Tom trying to catch
5
JC's
minutes
grab.
match, keep it fun. Oh boy, here we go. People in the chat, Oleg, Priest, Dave, what would you do if you will be Ethan in Ethan's place? I wanna read you in the chat.
JC flawlessly grabbing his leg and attacking.
Okay, time.
Within a matter of 3 seconds,
Pressure.
with his arms over his head like he was relaxing in the sun,
JC.
able to secure that leg in 3 seconds and get a submission.
100%. JC's a beast, you know? JC's a beast.
Let's see how long JC can last on the mats now.
I mean,
We have our Italian stallion here, Alberto. Let's see how far stoicism can take you.
commentary booth legends. yeah. Oh, JC going for the toe hold, rolling, inverting. Again for the leg. I mean, come on, rolling over. He cannot roll more because of the walls. JC got a bite. He keeps rolling under.
There's no doubt that Alberto's stoicism comes off, radiates off of him. Seems completely in control of his emotions as he's facing JC.
Yeah, he got the poker face, you know.
Very interesting toe hold attempt by JC here, trying to turn this around into a heel hook attempt. Alberto being constantly attacked.
I mean, again, if Alberto can handle 4 more minutes and take JC's out, I mean, that's a strategy. Pre says JC's about to run this shit home. And it popped something. Oh. I think he's good.
good?
Yeah, he's good.
He's good.
There may have
He's
been a
good.
little
He's
pop
walking.
here in Alberto's knee. We'll see.
He's good. He's good.
Got
He's good.
scared for a second there.
He's good.
He's good. Yeah, he's good. He's pretty fine.
Coach
He's
Mon.
pretty fine.
Are we good? Dude. With the pink crown. Look at that. Oh my god.
I think they've got the ultimate secret. Tickles JC's feet. It probably they only get an advantage.
How the fuck do you survive saying so?
You got it, boy. So it's JC. How many? How many have he taken out? Two.
Two now. Oh, big dance.
Expect some fireworks of this fight, guys.
If Chasey takes this one, that's it, right? That is it, yes. No, it's there she left.
Oh shit.
Dan coming out a bit early here before Montes. Let's see if his weight advantage can do something for him here.
High intensity from the beginning. Yeah, that's a big dude.
Dan
Smash
doing
it.
everything he can to pass his guard. Not quite there. Pressure passing.
Dan almost passes JC's guard. JC's on the side trying to invert. Yo, I don't want. Oh my god.
Really trying to break free from that knee shield.
Yeah.
Dan doing a good job. Almost there. He's trying to get his hook in to take the back.
You got one hook.
Alright.
Going for the neck.
Second hook in.
Oh, both hooks in. He's going for the straight jacket. 2 arms versus 1 and 1 chin.
This is looking spicy
This
for them now.
This might
I
be
think that's gonna hit.
Got a bite on the head. He's
Oh
going
my
down.
god, this is still there.
No, he's fighting for his life.
JC doing a great
This
job
is
to
sick.
save
He's still in the back. He still got the bite. No. He almost got the Brazilian top, huh? He almost got the Brazilian part of himself. Good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit.
Big Dan coming through.
That was a good ass fight, guys. That was a good ass fight.
Do you reckon the fact that his wife is just next to us, it's giving some extra power for the man?
Absolutely.
For the beast?
Absolutely. There is no masculine without the feminine.
There we go.
And that feminine energy flowing from the crowd is definitely having some sort of effect.
Well, the man's looking spicy there. He's waiting for his new opponent, which I believe is going to be Max.
Okay, guys, I think we should go back to Jiu-Jitsu commentary. I mean, Big Dan, bro. Size fucking matters. People's going crazy right now.
3 minutes. So
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Of the weight difference in here. This is going to be a 3 minute.
We can see Montes in the back already warming up.
He's getting ready.
We got Big Max and we got Big Dan here.
Shout out to the 13 people in the chat. We love you. We hope you've been here, but I mean, we got our own stuff, our own life. We see Max blue belt against Big Dan black belt. 3 minutes match. All submission allowed. Going for the double leg.
Swift double leg. Let's see if Max can withstand the pressure of Dan's passing.
I mean, that's gonna be tough, bro. Remember that it's a 3 minutes match, so. Oh!
Triangle attempt from Max on the bottom. Dan able to swiftly escape. Now looking to pass. Dan opting for a leg. Oh no, back.
Max inverting. blocking with all his weight. I would try to still attack if I would be Max, but not too crazy. Just get position, try to attack,
Don't get too
try to
crazy.
disengage, try to attack, try to disengage.
I think we're back in the same situation that we were before. If he's taking down,
the one outside.
he's taking Dan out. We're talking about a Montes against Sergi fight.
Yeah,
So,
that would be interesting too, Bruno.
Watch out the light.
Let's not forget this is a 3 minutes fight, so we shouldn't be too far away from the.
And after having opted for the leg,
He got the
about to get his position completely set.
Saddle position.
Just about to get
I
the
think the
submission.
cardio is looking down for Dan as well. He looks a little bit exhausted, which is completely normal.
Side.
Saylock Max retaliating with another leg attack.
So we're in like a 50-50 situation.
I mean, he got the bite. He got the time.
Dominating finish.
There we go.
Max was trying to survive.
That was good.
That's what I'm saying.
That was very good. From both sides.
Yes, yes. Max able to hold out quite a bit there in that final leg
I was
and
about to
tank.
say, that was very close.
What it was like 30 seconds left, maybe.
I think so. Something.
Yeah, it was close.
I mean, if he wasn't in the saddle, I think he can like.
That's the thing. I think Max got a little bit excited, overexcited.
Yeah,
He got like a good position, and which is fine though. It's completely fine if you actually take that W in there.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
a big
you're right,
W.
you're right.
But back again, do you reckon it's a better strategy to just like understand your opportunities and like be like, I'm going down, but you're coming with me and play for the time, especially in a 3 minutes. Right?
It's hard to get the W when they got a double leg on
Yeah,
you.
well, there we go.
It is.
Taken down right away.
There we
It
go.
is. So we're going now with the
I mean,
what
good one.
what Dave's calling Battle of the Beasts.
Big Titans coming in.
We knew it was coming.
Just so you know, for the people in the chat that is not very familiar with Montes, Dan, it's a meter and 1.90 or something like that. And Montes is still taking a good amount of height in the different.
Montes has been working on his wrestling, so maybe we can
Montes
see
is
some of it. Though.
He's looking nice.
Look, he's been working on his wrestling.
Look at that. All right. Straight to
Antelope,
action.
outside,
Straight to action.
fighting the knee. I like that.
Let's
like
not
that.
forget. Let's not forget. Dan, it's been in 2 fights.
Ah.
now. Oh my God.
Montes coming with a strong start,
That was beautiful.
achieving a heel hook within a couple seconds.
Está nervioso, Lo veo un poco nervioso,
Joder. Look at that. So now we're gonna see a little difference in height,
Yeah.
weight. What else? Everything.
Yeah.
So this is last chance for both groups, right?
Last chance.
For both of them, right? He's the last fighter for
Yeah,
both
yeah.
teams.
I believe so. I believe we have seen 5.
That's an interesting last shot right there. Look at that.
Last fighters from both teams. It decides in the last match who passes
This is
to
back
the
again.
side.
This is
Just a slight height
look at
difference.
that. Slightly one though. Not too
God
much.
damn, this is gonna be tough,
This
though.
is gonna be a tough one. Let's not forget this is a 3 minutes fight as well. Well, you can clearly see why.
Let us not forget that in Jiu-Jitsu, the small can take down the weak. Excuse me,
that's
the
one of the
large.
things. Yeah.
The small can take down
Let's see
the
how it
large.
goes. Let's see how it goes.
See, oh look at that.
Oh,
We got a little bit of banter by the beginning.
Sergi pulling guard.
Straight for the legs right there.
Some people in the chat cheering for Sergi.
Yeah, he can. Wow.
Sergi knowing
High
his strength.
difference.
If somebody knows how to touch those legs, it's Sergi. So
That is true. That is true. That is someone who can make it happen. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Sergi's gonna put it out.
No more rolling. That's crazy. Wow, he's out. He's out. He's out.
Stopped only by the wall,
He
folks.
still got his baby solid shit. So
Knees out.
Montes rolling
Montes put a little bit of weight on it. That
hitting
was
the
actually
wall.
insane.
Now trying to retaliate.
that was a good inter exchange.
Montes keeping his leg intact.
Anu.
Muévelos al medio. ¿Quieres que mueva la cámara un poquito? No, que los mueva al medio.
No, está bien, está bien.
Vamos. Follow. Yo le decía que los mueva al medio. Yes, of course.
It was what, a 3-minute fight?
It was a 3-minute fight, so it shouldn't.
Nice, Lars. If Sergi can still move, he's good. If not,
Wow, he actually survived that.
yo. And to the other side.
Wow.
Bro, that's a... Sergi
Montes
still
with a
got...
half Nelson control.
Going for the Peruvian, nice Sergi. Still got the fight and he escaped. He escaped. Oh!
All the tricks are being pulled out of the toolkit now.
Escaping that. Wow.
45 seconds.
45 seconds on the clock.
But wait, they're...
¿Quién gana? Sí.
These are the last fighters of both teams. Oh, a little bit close in the back, getting too comfortable. Montes in the mount, 30 seconds. He's gonna try to Mother's milk him.
Very interesting counter by Montes. Able to counter the leg entanglement by Sergi and finding himself in mount.
This is actually crazy for Sergi to survive this and actually having the advantage in like the submission that almost happened.
I mean,
the fight.
I mean.
Close one.
That was a really
We're talking about high difference. This is, I mean, Sergi's a midget. We all know it, right?
I mean,
And
he says that
Montes,
himself.
He's plump. He's definitely plump.
and what,
We're talking
yeah,
about like a 40 centimeters difference.
and,
Of course, always the small person is gonna-
let's not forget that Sergi got that.
He almost up him. Yeah, he almost did it.
Let's see what the
The rule said that because nobody won actually from the teams, what's going to happen? I think Manu'S going to explain it now. So just to clarify, if you guys didn't listen to it, both captains are gonna choose one of the fighters, and they're gonna do another match to see who wins. I mean, if you make it happen, I'm happy with it. If you make it happen, I'm happy with it.
Losing 5 seconds will win in a big way.
Se van los dos.
Dude, this is giving me a headache. I think you.
It's happened to me too.
Do you want it?
Nah, that's why I gave it to you.
Yeah.
I thought it was my big hat. I'll take some.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Fine escape from JC to get out of that first overtime. Now part 2 of overtime. Dan opting for the back. For those who didn't hear Coach Manu, if Dan is able to escape, we do another. If not, if JC is able to finish him,
That's it.
then it sounds like the Wizards, or excuse me, Montes and friends are going to come away with the victory. JC looking to win this first team. Dan is just about to escape. Let's see if JC, he's trying to go for a head and arm choke.
That is crazy.
Transitioning to mount and head and arm here. Trying to get that last leg free to create the leverage he needs.
Head on the mount as well.
Oh, he's getting his leg free. He may have the leverage now. able to escape much later than JC did on the first bout. So far, Montes and friends with the advantage. Well, folks, Montes and friends, slight advantage. Montes and friends now with a slight advantage in this one. Escape time much less. Now JC opting for the back again. Both men pretty sweaty at this point. Now if Dan's able to finish him, JC will have one last chance to answer back. Is that right, Santi?
That's fucking right.
Let's see if Dan can do it. Oh, Dan looking to sneak that arm under JC's neck right away. JC. No, JC fighting back. JC going for his escape. Oh, Dan Dan under the neck. Dan under the neck. Squeezing, and a tap from JC. Yeah, pressure on the trachea, it seems.
JC, armbar. Yes. Yes.
Good boy, JC.
One last chance now for Montes and friends to come with the victory. See if they can come away with it. Dan opting for the armbar escape this time. First time we've seen it in this match.
I mean, JC going for the armbar. Because Dan submit him, so JC needs to submit Dan under, 30 seconds?
Yes. If I'm not mistaken, though, it was Dan who opted for this position. Is that correct, Santi?
No, it's JC.
JC opted for this.
Since Dan tapped him, JC will try to go for the kill as quick as he can.
Yes.
So armbar suppose.
I was under the impression that it was the defender who was choosing the position, but it's the attacker.
Yeah.
Coach Manu explaining JC's hand must be placed on the mat and not hooked under the leg. JC looking to finish this fast. If Dan's able to escape, he will secure the victory for the Wizards. And the Wizards winning our first bout of teams. Round one completely in the books now, folks. The Wizards. Here they are. Big Dan, Sergi, Captain Joaquin, Roberto, and Heitam. Victors of the first bout in today's friendly tournament. With their trademark Haruken fireball. Pretty good stuff there, folks.
So guys, keep it a little bit to the side. A little bit to the side. Now it's. So what do you think, Austin? How's the first round so far?
Honestly, a little bit surprised to see both Montes and JC out in the first bout. Wow, one would think that they would be making it all the way to the finals, but not today.
Not today. And it went till the end, so crazy matchups, crazy fights. Remember that you can share the link of the YouTube, so no likes, We don't like lights here though.
Big Dan really carrying the team there as well.
Hell yeah, it was a good fight. Good bots. So who passes? Wizard, right?
Yes. But even Big Dan was no match in that matchup against Montes. Montes with a swift heel hook. That was probably my highlight of the entire first bout.
It was so fucking nice.
So as we now are preparing for the next matchup, we are going to have the Wizards resting, stretching as New Wave and Main Course take on each other.
So we got here the captain of the Wizard, first team winning. Give me your thoughts.
Okay, so I based all my decisions in order of the team based on my knowledge of my friends. First of all, as a leader, I had to go first. I had to go first and show my team that I'm committed to my team and that we got the experience and the spells to win. That's the Wizard style. The spells, we got all the potions. We're ready for this.
Are you changing some strategies from this first round? Or
is it allowed to change the order? Or
no, but I mean strategies. You can see big guys from the other team. Did you win for the stalling or you just win 100%?
In the first one, at the beginning, I was like, I'm gonna see how my cardio goes. I didn't do a very good warm-up, so I just tried to see how it goes. And on the second one, at first, my strategy was to stop, to make time.
Yes.
But as I gained the bag, I thought for a second, like, I got this. I have to go for the sub. But between Romero, that is a good white belt.
Yes.
I had to, at the end, the time beat me.
Yes, your match with Romero was very back and forth. One guy taking the other guy down, retaliating, countering, finding each other in mount and guard.
Priest in the chat, Joaquin, get your ass back to Howard's, man.
After today, I don't know if I'm gonna be allowed back. But we'll see. Maybe if I win, Mr. Dumbledore, aka Manu'S, gonna let me back in. We'll see.
Would you be able to give the audience a little bit of knowledge of spellcraft? What are some of your main spells?
First of all, confidence.
Yeah.
You gotta believe to achieve it. That's the first one.
Yep.
And the second one, as a leader, you gotta show it. You gotta show it first. You gotta lead by example.
Yeah.
Those are the main potions for today.
I'm gonna go real quick for a drink.
Go for it.
You gotta take care of your voice. Well, thank you.
Anyway, do you think we should go for the same order? Maybe not. I mean, I guess we now as a team we gotta study the winning team. What do you think?
Yes, well, right now it would be very wise to study the spellcraft, the witchcraft, all of the magic that's about to go down in this next round, where New Wave and Main Course battle each other off. We've got a lot of big contenders in this next matchup.
Is Jan competing? No.
John, he seems to be stretching.
Yeah. He's like.
Yes. Let's see what Coach Manu has to say here.
Is Jan competing? No.
I think so.
Okay, so we're gonna go for the mat side, all right?
It's time to study our opponents. I think.
Sean versus Albert. First fight. Dave, we were talking about witchcraft. Yes, Joaquin mentioned as a part of the Wizards that they rely upon witchcraft, wizardcraft, magic of all types, black, white, blue, red, green.
All right.
Welcome back, Bruno. Here we have round one, New Wave versus Main Course.
Have Sean against Albert.
Yeah, Sean and Albert.
Oh,
Albert
there we go. Albert going
for the bag.
For a good back take right there. That is good.
Able to get his hooks in. going for the mount.
Look at that. Well, that is a lovely move from Albert right there to get the mount in here. He keeps working on that top position.
Yeah, a bit of an age difference in this round.
Well, there's an age difference, but there's a belt difference as well. So
Yes,
he's
that's
actually
true.
taking advantage from this. So Albert is a white belt. Not that it matters, but Sean has been doing this for a little bit longer than Albert has.
That's true.
So we'll see what's the balance. Well, there you go. Albert is it's working on that wrestling side of the match. He's trying to take with that age difference that you were mentioning. We're gonna probably look for a strategy where you can take down the cardio from the hand from Sean. There we go. He's on the back again.
Coach Manu moving him to the center here.
Well, that's a beautiful move right there.
Sean has been having a slight grin on his face this match.
Yeah. Well, he's taking the top position.
And now you can see his confidence kind of playing out here.
There we go. That's a good move right there.
Yeah, Sean taking full advantage of this opportunity. Oh, but Albert very quickly,
there we go. We're going
very
to side
quickly
control
escaping
right
that
here.
back control. Sean in a very controlled side control.
Do you reckon if both go out from these, Albert is the winning one?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I would say this is going to be 50-50 here.
Just for the record, I fist bumped Dan and he was sweaty as fuck. His fist was
His face was sweat. There we go.
That's warrior sweat right there, Santi.
I was like this.
It came down, explosion of
Rain,
sweat.
rain.
Go back to central right here.
Sean still grinning.
This is a 5 minutes. That's a 5 minutes round, by the way. There's no way different. I still believe if we're going to do this here and nobody wins, this is a win for Albert.
Yes. Oh, Sean really trying to attack this leg.
Alright. Okay, he's free. It looks like that.
Letting it go.
There we go.
Sean
That's
letting it go.
Alright.
Kind of feigning
Okay, the knees.
his change of strategy, but going for the other leg.
He's got his leg out. Now he's trying to attack for them.
As you can hear Albert's teammates telling him to retaliate and take the leg back. Albert failing in that attempt.
50-50 situation right
Yes,
here. He's
Sean
trying to
getting the
free
leg
out
back
right
again.
here. There we go.
Oh, Sean opting for a passing guard now.
It's been an intense fight.
Oh yeah. Oh, Sean looking good here in this. Going for a truck take. Oh, but Albert, he must have been training in these past couple of weeks when we've been practicing this truck escape. Sean unable to get the truck. Solid back take by Sean. Two-hand control. 2 versus 1. Both hooks in. Wow, Albert defending very well. Will Sean go to mount? No, Albert will pressure into a full guard top position. Wow, very nice escape by Albert. Now we have a guard pass position here. Albert, and getting swept by Sean. Completely reversed. And time is up, folks.
There we go. Oh, time is up. That was a really intense
You
fight.
gonna be with me, but for me this was a win for Albert. I mean, you're
same
going
for me,
against
same for
Sean, Sprint's guy, Albert, white old guy. I mean, good fucking fight.
I think so. It was a 50-50 one as well. It was like pretty intense.
Yep.
Both went for everything they could. I still believe what Santi said is correct. I think this is a win in Albert's book, and this is gonna be a tough one. So what we're gonna have now is a big man who is not usually training in 10 planet with us. He's the brother of one of our guys. He's visiting. He does train jiu-jitsu, of course, and he's really good at it. He's really fucking good at it. And he's massive.
Yeah, we're going to see an interesting
He's going against
series
Hendrik.
of events here.
He's going against Hendrik. Alright, well. Anything that doesn't end in the left hand side here, not winning. This is no heel hook, right? Everything
Oh
around.
my god, this seems to be...
Alright.
This seems to be a bit much for young Hendrik.
I was about to say, this is we're probably talking about like a 40 kilos different.
Only 40 kilos.
Something like that. We're not talking about height. This is 3 minutes fight, as we should say. And anything that doesn't end in the big dude winning here,
Hendrik trying to get
it's
a
a
leg
win for
attack
Hendrik.
here. He's going to have a lot of weight on top of him now.
Yeah. Even if
Coach Mano taking it very, very
There's like-
safe. Coach Mano taking it very safe here.
it was a Brazilian tap right there, it looked like it could be.
Hendrik's competitor taking down.
Listen, he's surviving. That's a whole lot for a 14 years old dude right here.
Hendrik really giving a good fight.
As I say, anything that doesn't go in the big dude's way, it's a win to Henry.
Head and arm choke in. Twice set.
Alright, this is looking tough right now. Hendrik is still surviving these. We're talking about 40 kilos difference. He's got a head and arm on him. And he's still going. Well, not anymore, but that was a really good fight from Hendrik. Let's not forget this is a 14 years old guy.
Honestly, I don't even know what to say, Bruno.
He's working, dude. He's working.
The fact that he was able to last that long.
This is crazy.
Big props for Hendrik for even showing up here today.
100%,
Against a
bro.
bunch of grown men.
100%, bro.
Getting experience though, isn't he?
That is crazy. At the age of 14, what you were doing.
Yes, at the age of
Because
14, I was playing Halo 3 MLG.
There we go. I think we were talking pretty much the same way because I was deep down in the computer gaming situation. All right. So this is the first mixed gender fight that we have during the event.
It is.
Julia.
It is. We have Julia now stepping up to the plate.
Yep. I think we're discussing the duration of the match. If it's either gonna be 3 minutes or 5.
New intel coming in. This man's name is Nick.
Let's see. Everything allowed, and it's gonna be a 5 minutes round. So this is gonna be a full round. All right, Julia starting with that Imanari tryout right there. There's not much of a height difference in here.
No. And Julia, if I'm not mistaken, does have her own black belt.
She does indeed, yes.
Let's see if her technique is going to make a difference
forget
here.
that Julia has a really good track of competitions, competing with IGGF.
Yeah, I mean,
Russia, black belt.
there's no doubt she's really good at what she does.
She won masters on her own division.
Special intel coming in from Sergi. Sergi, what can you tell us about this matchup?
All right, well, that was a head and arm.
It's over now,
That's-
actually.
Well,
that was a
that's
fast
two.
one.
There we go.
Nick winning another match.
Nick is gonna be a tough opponent to take down. He's a really good dude. He's tough. He's big. He's technical.
Yes.
And
if you look at his brother, those two German boys, they've got some strong.
It's a mix between, I think it's Greek and German.
Greek and German.
Yeah, they're half Greek and half German, so that's a tough mix right there.
Here in Barcelona, you get a lot of Mediterranean mixes, don't you?
There we go. We got Guillermo here. This is gonna be a good one. I feel like this is gonna be a good one. Guillermo's well, he's very fast, he's very explosive, and then Nick, it's on his third fight here, so maybe cardio is not on his side.
Then again, he wasn't really working that hard, was he?
That is true as well, so we'll see. We'll see.
Yes.
It's going to be an interesting one, that for sure.
Similar size, similar strength. Both wrestling quite well in the beginning here.
It's worth noting that Guy is debuting now in grappling, has been competing most of the time in MMA.
That is true. Okay, we're now on a side situation here. Guillermo still has like a little knee shield right there. He still has his grips in there. There we go. Okay. He's still safe in there, I believe. Let's see how this evolves. He's trying to fight him. And we want to shout out to that 15 people in the chat looking at us. Right. Where are you guys watching us from, Ray? Are you working? Are you having a day off? Where are you right now?
Stopped only by the wall here as DA was looking for.
That's a good point, Asperger. That's a good point. Alberto hasn't shown up, which is kind of crazy.
Here, as Nick brings him back.
Right. So
from wall to wall, Coach Manu now brings him back to center.
I believe this going into abuse and nobody winning. It's still a will for Guillermo.
Guille very slowly and controllably.
As I say that, he's attacking that leg, trying to going around and around. We got a DOA situation. He's still there. He's still knees out, but there's something going on, and it's out.
Very good defense by Nick here.
So we've got people looking for England. Big shout out to the UK. 45 seconds.
Wearing the same type of shirts.
He's there we go. He's a pretty football based. I still believe, as I say, that Guillermo taking down Nick in any way possible, even if he goes down as well, is still a good win to main course team.
Yeah, there really weren't any successful takedowns here so far. Just pulling to
it's
guard,
really,
getting the reset.
Let's not forget Guillermo just got his blue belt a couple of months ago, so this is definitely a big win in Guillermo's favor, I believe. Okay, this is gonna be
We do have an update on John now. John with his yellow spats looking quite excited to compete. We were unsure if John was competing, but he's getting his mouth guarded right here.
Sean with his very particular spots. He's got something in the bag where, you can use his spots when you got that package.
There's a lot going on in his package. He's got...
That is true. So we're talking...
flexibility. Yep.
Firefighter. Good looking guy. Good guy.
Good coach as well.
One of the only Catalans competitors that we're having tonight as well. So
intel coming in from Sergi here.
It should be noted that Jan is wearing his favorite spats right now.
Yes.
This is going to be a huge distraction for the
we will call them the Wolverine spats. And then we got Hugo in front. We know Hugo's arm bars. We know how aggressive he can be and deadly.
Deadly, deadly, deadly. You cannot give him an inch without him taking advantage and snapping your arm. I mean, with love and gentle joy, of course.
Look at that. Oh my god. These are two very athletic guys as well. This is going to be a very intense fight in any way that it goes. For sure. Oh, look at that. That's like
right away.
We got like a 50-50 situation. Now we got that ankle grab by Jan. Still going for that ankle. All right. There we go.
Hugo's armbar attempt was deflected by John immediately to a leg entanglement.
Look at that guy. Look at that guy.
John able to finish Hugo.
I
Very
believe
surprising.
I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like people that has lost in the few before competitions these days are with the, like winners forget, but losers, they don't.
This is gonna be a really good one as well. So we got here Zuko in that side.
Zuko and John.
The Georgian killer.
Pulling guard, Zuko.
And
right
then we
away.
go with Jan still. I think Jan is the last bullet in that team, right? He has to take down 3 people in order to win it for the main course, which is totally doable for this guy.
He does have a lot of good cardio. That
I was
man,
about
as well as a
just to point
firefighter.
that, yeah. I was
He
about
needs
to
to be
point that out.
saving lives in his daily life, his daily work.
That's his thing, He saves you, but then he kills you in the man.
Yep.
No.
Give and take.
There's some silence in the arena.
You can hear the silence.
Zuko going for some sort of rubber guard, but unable to get hit on his side. John knowing this.
The arena's pretty quiet right now, though.
That is true, Dave. I believe it's a 2-on-1, if not a 3-for-1.
Thinking how he can sweep John now.
How's that spot holding on? Look at that! Look at that view right there. Top position for John, trying to get off that. Alright, attacking dearly to that leg. Still holding it. Oh, he's got the bite a little bit in there. Zuko still surviving, trying to go up. That is a good move from Zuko. And he's up there.
Both of them are great leg lockers.
Oh wow, there we go. Oh, what's going on here?
Missed a cheeky armbar from John there.
There
Zuko able to escape it and get into mount.
And we're talking about cardio as well. This is the second match for Jan. So anything that Zuko takes in here is gonna help out to the next Jan's opponent if we get to that point, right?
Yes, John's cardio will be tested, that is for sure. If he's able to win this.
Alright, electric sweep coming in here. Zuko knows about it, but is he gonna be able to do something about it?
Oh my gosh, he's smiling.
He's smiling, but will you be smiling? There we go. That is good. That is good. He's great. And he's going into that anaconda grip right there. Oh!
Just barely escapes the armbar, John.
John doing John things.
Amazing, amazing.
Back again with the John things. And we probably have like a minute left or something like that, right?
This has been a highly technical match so far. We've seen some very interesting moves.
Let's not forget, Jan has to submit in any kind of way Zuko here to be able to continue with his run for the main course.
John looking for some leg entanglement. by John. John looking to pass now. Unable to see in the video, but in this corner here we've got Zuko escaping now from John's leg attempt. Zuko going for a takedown. You're unable to see it in the camera, but
there we go.
John now able to counter the takedown attempt. Now attacking.
Knee seems to be out here.
Zuko looking for a toe hold, some sort of attack here. John not giving anything.
Seems like time is about to happen right now. 10 seconds to go. John has to finish this in the next 10 seconds.
Oh, he gets a guillotine.
Nah. Well, it looks like main course is gonna be out for now.
New Wave declared the winners.
Yep.
Priest reminding us all that losers don't forget.
So, we got 5 minutes resting. Second round.
New Wave coming with the finish.
New wave.
Yes.
Yep.
We can see the brackets. So Wizard went through, New Wave went through. We're gonna update it real quick in a few minutes, okay? Yes, or maybe we can put this. I mean, here's good though.
New Wave.
Para ponerlo en el stream. Alrighty.
Yes, Albert, as captain of New Wave, must be feeling pretty proud right now. Able to secure their victory without going into overtime.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Some people in the chat is asking for shirtless Jan.
¿A
qué te refieres?
¿Haremos este igual de puesto este bracket? ¿O me puedo duchar? Creo que no. ¿No?
TF requesting that John show himself shirtless. You know, John right now, though, unfortunately, he is decompressing after that last tough match. He may be out for a few minutes before we're able to summon him. Please be patient with us. We try to make this happen for you, okay, TF?
No va New Wave contra... Va New Wave contra Wizard. Ah, vale, vale. He dicho... ¿Quieres pelear?
Voy a pagarse un momento.
Vale, entonces tenemos el ganador, lo hacemos primero esto. Hostia, esto se va a alargar muchísimo.
Sí, no, directo.
¿Eh?
Lo que perdió, ya perdió.
¿Cómo?
El que perdió, ya perdió.
¿Y el último equipo? ¿Qué teníamos? Vamos a solo hacer los winners y luego leftovers. ¿Vale?
O sea, leftovers están en el final. Sí, porque
A ver, ¿por qué pones leftovers?
No, porque vaya
¿Se motivó o qué?
porque quedaban muchos chicos afuera que querían competir.
Entonces no hacemos, porque no. Vale, pues es que no hacemos todo. Sí. Entonces hacemos como cada vez.
¿Me lo pasaste?
O sea, la otra, que es una segunda tarde, es el que pierda de eso, que va a ser el cover. Y si lo gana va a hacer una hora. ¿Sabes? Vamos a hacer así. Que peleen y el que pierde contra el leftover. Pelea contra el leftover y el que gana ahí. Si no es mucho.
Hemos eliminado un par de...
Estos dos ya quedan eliminados.
¿Me pasaste eso ya?
Sí.
Manu, open mat no hagamos open mat. Open mat no open mat. No open mat.
Porque la gente se tiene que cambiar un poco para...
Bueno, si no te...
Una hora después, Matt.
Una hora no, un rato.
Mientras la otra gente come y tal, si total va a ser al mismo tiempo. Entonces hacemos, va a ser así, va a ser Wizards contra New Wave y los que pierden van contra Leftovers.
Ya.
Y los que ganan ahí van a la gran final.
I like it. Pásame eso por correo, ¿me lo pasaste?
Lo tenés, papu.
¿Sí o no?
Lo deberías tener.
No, mi broki.
No, no. ¿Pero por qué no sé? Ahí está, frío.
Shall we explain to the people what's going on?
Yeah, do it.
So, folks, update on our tournament bracket. Wizards and New Wave are going to go face to face now. The winner of which will definitely secure their spot in the final, and the loser of which will face the Leftovers, who, if we can recall, were the individuals who were not picked in the original draft, but who are now being led by none other than Michael Power, cousin of Austin Powers. And you know that matchup's going to look interesting. They're going to be completely fresh. They're going to go up against a team that had done 3 matches already previously. So, and whoever wins that will then face the winner of Wizards and New Wave in the final. So, in other words, the loser of this could still redeem themselves, beat Leftovers, and find themselves back in the final and rematch their opponents, rematch their conquerors. So, let's see what happens, folks. This is going to be an exciting time to see if we get some sort of redemption story. There are 2 redemption options, Santi. We could both see, one, the Leftovers win and find themselves in the final. We could also find the loser of this, beat Leftovers, and then rematch their conquerors in the final. What do you think is going to happen?
I think I'll go for the Wizards, though. I don't know why. Something my spirit says, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Hello from Dubai. What's up? Shout out to Marfa Watches. Shout out to Stevan Kapitain from Poland. But yeah, we will do it.
This is muted, right?
But it also sounds the ambient shit. So
How about I just do it quick? I'll just say what's happening real quick.
go.
Round 1, we've got Captain Joaquin facing Captain Albert. The 2 of which are training partners most days. An interesting matchup of training partners to see.
They are really training partners. They always drill together. They're always at the back doing shit together, creating content. You know.
Absolutely. They've got some good reels on Instagram there. Joaquin trying to finish with a ankle lock, straight ankle lock. Albert going for a heel hook. Joaquim unable to get the pressure he needs and the leverage. Joaquim still has that ankle. We're in the corner of the video here. Oh, Albert escapes. Joaquim kind of letting that go a bit. Albert looking to pass Joaquim's guard. Attacking the leg as he makes his way around Joaquim's right side. Oh, and then switching, able to feint the right, going for Joaquim's left side. Now in a side control. Butterfly guard from Joaquim as a defensive measure. And fun moves coming from Albert. Another leg entanglement position from Joaquim. This time well defended by Albert. Albert going for a triangle. Nice transition, but not a very good position in terms of leverage here, in terms of Joaquim having a well-balanced frame, shoulder frame that is. Oh, but Albert doing everything he can to try to get his triangle locked in. He's got it reverse triangle. Oh, now from reverse triangle to standard triangle. Albert with a standard triangle, trying to lock it in, but Joaquim defending with all of his life. Now in a mounted triangle, Albert switching this around. All Albert has to do is get that head to the mat and start to squeeze. If he can secure this arm, it would definitely give him some sort of privileged position. Just not able to lock it in. And time is up. Joaquim completely defending that final triangle position.
Hell
so
yeah.
well.
Hell yeah. I want to give a shout out to Bernardo Huertas from Guinea Equatorial, waiting for Nico Rodriguez, alias Rocky. Huh? He's the man, you know. Also shout out to Sario.
Sario coming in from Dubai.
And Steban, they are here in the chat. 17 people in the chat. Shout out. Remember that you can share so many people can see this streaming going live from 10th Planet Barcelona, Carrera San Pedro Martí 37 local. Now we have Andres versus Ethan. Let's go.
JC as the referee. All submissions available to each contender here.
got two big guys trying to wrestling. Nobody wants to risk anything. I think both Ethan and Andres got the same time training. Maybe Andres a little bit more. Ethan just came back from Thailand. He used to train here a few years ago.
Yeah, he was saying he was doing a lot of cross training over there in Thailand.
Hell yeah. Good Kimura shit from Andres. Yeah. From the Coffee Gang signature move, Andres going for the Kimura. Ethan trying to go for the escape. Andres keeping that bite. Oh, looking for the back.
Kimura control from Andres. Able to control Atam.
He needs to put the other hook in or make him go belly down.
Yes, this back position is brutal. All of Andres' pressure now on Atam's neck as he tries to get his wrist under his neck. Atam controlling Andres' left arm quite well. Atam beginning to make his escape. It's hard to see in the video right now, but we do have Atam escaping with his back fully on the mat. And Andres now transitioning to a mount. He has his mount fully engaged. Coach Manu now recentering them as Andres secures the mount. Andres also, unbeknownst to us from this angle, also had a head and arm choke setup coming. Oh wow, we've got a really nice attempt here at head and arm choke. Andres trying to get the leverage he needs. Atam not giving it to him. Atam knows how to defend this. He must have been practicing in Thailand this very thing because, whoa, he is starting to reverse now. Atam getting on his side. Will he reverse this position? Andres still squeezing for the head and arm choke, but Hatam's looking pretty safe here. But now Hatam might be getting a little bit drained, energy draining. As Andres almost able to pass. Hatam still holding on. Hatam still holding on. Oh. Oh, Andres now really going for his head and arm. He was for a second able to get rid of the and now here he is. He gets rid of Hatam's on the phone defense. Knows he's in a dangerous position. He's able to move Andres' body with his legs. And now back take with a full body lock from Andres. Atam able to defend against the head and arm choke, but now finds himself in a full body lock. And he has to submit to Andres' pressure. Was it time? It was a time, never mind.
I don't know, let's see what the referee says.
Okay, JC's gonna give us the final verdict here. Unsure if Hatam tapped. It was, in fact, a draw.
Huge survive from Ethan.
Wow.
He took a big guy again, so, you know.
From this angle, it was unclear whether or not Andres had choked him or not. This next matchup, we have Hugo Diaz Carneiro and Alberto from Italy, the stoic Italian. Absolutely emotionless as Hugo attempts to pass his guard. Whoa, a very, very dangerous heel hook attempt from Hugo. Absolutely responding without delay to Alberto's leg attack.
This is a very technical fight, you know. Alberto plays a lot of his leg lock game. He's let's say like he's got a month with training with us, month and a half maybe. But he found in 10th Planet a good place where to train, you know?
Yeah, Alberto really looking for his legs here. He's been focusing on legs.
For the headlock, head and arm, maybe some darces over here. Alberto stay on top.
A high elbow guillotine on Alberto out of nowhere. Has to tap to Hugo's high elbow guillotine. From a leg attack to a counter to finding that guillotine, Hugo Diaz Carneiro swiftly counters that.
Hell yeah. Shut up. Big shout out to the guys on the chat. 20 people on the chat. We got Esteban, we got Sadio, we got Antonio, we got Bernardo, we got Leonardo. We got TF. Who's TF? It's a good question though. Yeah, we got Preezy, Dave, Xavi. We got a lot of people in the chat. We wish you would all be here, but I mean, we got our own stuff. So.
C'est-à-dire, j'aime aussi.
Asperger en tierra. Let's go.
A little bit of a height difference here in this next one. Hugo versus Big Dan. Hugo already ducking. Putting Dan to the ground within 5 seconds. Hugo Diaz Carneiro playing around. Absolutely ferocious right now. But Dan's weight difference now playing as a factor. We're unable to see it in the video right now, but Dan at the moment has Hugo under all of his weight, trying to pass his guard. Hugo now in full mount, Dan fully mounting Hugo. Hugo came off to a really strong start. Now even able to get Dan off of him. Weight difference does not really play a big role in jiu-jitsu here. Maybe in boxing, Muay Thai. Wow, Hugo really showing that weight difference does not always count. Oh, but Dan with a double leg, coming in strong. Let's see if Hugo can repeat what he just was able to accomplish, pushing this big Albanian giant off of him. Romanian, excuse me, Romanian. Big Dan coming from Romania. Black belt. Oh, transitioning to the back with a Kimura control. Kimura control on Hugo, being put back to center by referee JC. Let's see if Hugo can withstand this. Going for a full body lock, Hugo denying it. Oh, we have a very, very, very high control here. High back take control. Hugo having to concede. Wow. Dan's height just was overwhelming in that final back take, wasn't it, Santi?
It was crazy matchup. I mean, win Dan, big Dan. Take out Hugo. Who took out Hugo?
Yeah, no, Big Dan just took Hugo out with a back take finish. And before we had Hugo Diaz Carneiro absolutely guillotining Alberto, the stoic Italian stallion. Zuko looking fresh here, now facing up against Big Dan, who just finished off Hugo. Immediately back at it. Dan with an interesting rubber guard attempt. Not quite on his side. Not quite exactly in control, but he is slowly manipulating Zuko to get onto his side. Hugo, being a rubber guard player himself, knows exactly how to defend this. He knows he's defending very well, Zuko. Not letting Dan get to his side. Dan's knee in a precarious position. And Zuko escaping, but not quite.
Still in that omoplata shoot.
Dan, no, oh wow, but Zuko escaping in the end. Dan unable to maintain him. Oh, and Hugo, flying armbar attempt by Zuko. Paying for it now a little bit.
Every time I read in the chat David versus Goliath, I think everybody's David against Dan.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do against Big Dan here with this height and weight difference. I think the flying armbar was a good attempt, although he is now facing the consequences. Almost getting his back taken by Dan. Dan getting a full body lock. There is about 1 minute left here, folks. Big Dan showing that back takes are his specialty. Finishing Hugo in the last match with this same position. See if he can get up. No, he's unable to get his hooks up high. Now going for an armbar attempt. Zuko really trying to fight that leg, but Dan full armbar control right now. Will he break Zuko's grips? Zuko fighting for all of his life right now. And oh, Dan unable to finish the armbar there. Zuko had his grip broken for a second, but then somehow escaped. Time is up, folks. Put your thoughts in the comments, folks, on that right there. That match ending in a draw. Zuko escaping a few precarious positions. Flying armbar attempt. Taking Big Dan out of the roster. We now see two fresh competitors, Sergi and Nick. 3-minute round here, according to referee JC. Sergi getting put in a Darce control, now being recentered. Nick with his stars control here, trying to see what he can do to Sergi, see if he can finish this. Sergi getting out of Nick's grasps, now going for his specialty, which are the legs. Nick has to really be careful here, because if Sergi's able to, if he's able to get his ashi here, Sergi really going for his specialty. Oh, Nick really countering the leg. And now going for side control. Nick with a full side control position here. Sergi framing, trying to see if he can, and put into mount. We're gonna have to take a timeout though. Nick trying to get the mount and may have gotten a little slap to the face here upon trying to get the mount. Yeah, Sergi's elbow may have given him a little tappy on the cabeza. It's a very nice mount that Nick put Sergi in. Welcome. All right, we're gonna get our reset here now. Nick seems to be okay, just got the wind knocked out of him for a moment. Still gets his mount, which he fought for and took the blow for. So it was not in vain, was it, Santi? All right, we're resuming the match. Nick in full mount here. Sergi looking to push him off of mount and go right for a leg. Nick in big trouble if he's unable to... Oh. Referee JC calling the match right there as, yes, Sergi is titled victor of this match after getting Nick off of him in mount and transitioning into a leg entanglement and finishing him without a tap. Referee JC observing the situation, realizing that Sergi was fully in control and had a full heel hook already set. I think that was absolutely a good decision by referee JC calling that match.
It was.
To avoid the injury.
It was. 100%. We're talking about like this is an in-house tournament. This is nothing like we don't. I mean, it's nothing real. Like you can kill, you know. So winners of the tournament.
fighting now? Ah, ya está, ¿no?
Ellos perdieron la casa. Entonces ahora y luego juegan contra sí, los primeros que perdieron fueron para afuera.
Would you mind getting the chat up for me? Just I'll do some shout outs.
It's Bruno shit.
Oh, it's Bruno?
Yes. Go, 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 go.
Bruno!
He's gonna compete now. Go, go, go. So, we're gonna see the leftovers now. Team that wasn't in the bracket, but they did. They sneak into. We're gonna give some shout outs. Yeah. Let's put it like here. Now Nico's team is going up now. Yeah. Nico's on the leftovers, if I'm not wrong.
So folks, let's explain the situation here. Well, first of all, though, we got Luis commenting that he is enjoying the fight so far. Buenas peleas hasta ahora. That is a fact. We've got some lovers of Sergi. We got some lovers of Zuko. Yeah, all of which have been doing great. And now, folks, we have JC starting up the next round. We got the leftovers now. Remember, the leftovers were the people who were not chosen in the draft, led by Michael Power. Wow, first match coming off strong. Which team is leftovers fighting? Who are the losers? Is this New Wave? Leftovers facing New Wave here. Zuko getting a straight ankle lock within the first minute against the first contender of the leftovers. Swift victory for New Wave in the first matchup. Marcos here going up against Zuko. Let's see if he can make a difference. Zuko looking to pass guard. Marco's having a little bit of a rubber guard set up here going on. Unable to really pinch Zuko's left arm though. This is a little bit of a janky rubber guard that Zuko will easily be able to escape once he gets his position. Once he gets his knees on the mat here. Yeah, Marcos, knowing that he needs to pinch that arm, is able to get it pinched now. He's failing to hug his knee, though. He's now has lost control of the rubber guard situation. Zuko now just pressuring Marcos, pressuring with his shoulder, maybe looking for a mount here, but Marcos really controlling Zuko's left leg. JC stopping the match for a second, now resuming. Got the tap. I was unsure whether Marcos was tapping. JC wanted to make sure everything was fine. We've got some safe matches here, folks. This is all a party. And Marcos conceding, being submitted by Zuko shortly after resuming. In this next matchup, let's see what happens as Zuko is now facing our next opponent in the leftovers. A tall boy, it seems. Let's see if this height difference and weight difference makes any real difference. And Zuko opting for a guard pull, playing around a little bit. Oh, maybe playing around too much. Oh, but he's able to get a full guard. Zuko looking for an arm bar. Oh, no slams allowed. JC very safely reminding both that there are no slams allowed. Zuko had a very solid arm bar locked in. His opponent, with his strength and size, standing up with Zuko unwilling to let go. Stopped by JC. Intel coming in from Sergi. Sergi, what are your thoughts on this match so far?
I'm eating aceitunas.
Sergi eating aceitunas, folks. Unable to give his commentary at the moment. Santi, do you have any thoughts yourself on what's going on right now?
Yeah. I mean, Zuko has 2-0 versus this team. Also, yeah, this other guy does MMA, does CrossFit, he's strong, he's athletic. Yeah, he has done a few jiu-jitsu before training here. He was training also in Thailand. I think he was training a few times at Khao Tao, Thailand, 10th Planet.
Thailand?
Yeah.
Oh, like a ladyboy.
Yes, that was Sergi though. Sergi's in the mic.
Sergi's intel coming in hot.
Stay on top, get the pass. Stay heavy. I mean, that guy is heavy, yo.
Yeah, Zuko getting controlled a bit here. Zuko has an interesting strategy here. Is he buggy choking him right now, or what is that? Was not a buggy choke. That was a quasi choke attempt from bottom position. Time is up. No, folks, I lied. They are being recentered. Time is not up. They are now starting from center. Zuko's opponent with a full body lock now. Zuko fully body locking his opponent, trying to sweep him. Having body locked him from bottom inside, being inside control. I'm not sure, folks, what exactly is going on right now with Zuko. He's got a reverse triangle that he locked in from bottom, from side control, losing it now. Zuko under attack from a head and arm choke. For sure the match is over now.
Yo, that was a good match. That was a good match. Yeah. I mean, Zuko went 2-0 versus this other team. I think it was a good effort from Zuko. 3 fights in a row, you know.
Yeah, I totally agree.
100%.
He was able to get 3 of the leftovers off the table.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Back to the fridge, so to speak, Santi.
It is.
This next one, though, going to be very interesting. We've got Botan, fully fresh,
against
fully dangerous.
Albert.
Against Albert, who has already fought a few times.
I think it's like 3rd or 4th time.
This is going to be very, very interesting, folks. Botan is not one to be trifled with.
He doesn't want to be, yeah?
A bit surprising he wasn't even drafted in the original draft.
I mean, yes.
Freak accident, to be fair. Albert trying to take him down. Botan, though, fully fresh, fully athletic right now. Reversing the position. Coming on top, trying to pass Albert's guard now. Ooh, and Albert now retaliating with another reversal. Botan now going for the leg. Botan is very dangerous on legs. Oh, but he's got the wall to his disadvantage.
Nice. What happened to the center? Nothing?
Yeah, there.
That was our leader clapping.
Yes.
Santi.
I mean, people is tired. People is sick.
You may clap again.
Botan a little disappointed in his facial expressions. You could tell he had a really good leg attempt there, but the wall completely precluded him from finishing. Now laughing about it. Let's see how this goes, folks. Immediately, Botan going for the leg. Okay, Albert's doing a good job here trying to get past Botan's leg defense. Botan is playing guard in order to try to get a leg, but now seems to be failing, and Albert completely passing Botan's guard now. For whatever reason, Albert did not push from top position and now actually opted for a leg entanglement. I'm not sure how smart that was, knowing Botan's...
Going for the Aoki lock.
Yes, Albert's got to be really careful now.
I don't think God is going to attack.
Albert's got to be very careful. Botan has a very, very powerful straight ankle lock. If he's able to get this. Neither of them able to do much here in this leg entanglement situation. Looks very, very, very 50-50 here. Oh, but there, yep, Botan with his very ferocious straight ankle, finishing Albert right at the end. That was a risky decision when Albert, he had full top position. He passed his guard and instead opted for a leg. That was risky.
I think he was very into his leg lock game, but when you get into there, it always becomes like 50-50, you know, depending on who got more hard, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yep.
If somebody in the chat can say if the sound has improved, I think we're good with the sound. Now everything sounds smooth, sounds good.
And actually, right now we are visited by none other than John, who has changed out of his yellow spats. John, do you think that we could get just a moment with you shirtless here behind the camera?
Show me. And now I'm. ¿Qué pasa, chat?
¿Qué pasa, chat?
We're not sure what that means, folks, but I'm pretty sure John is not going to be shirtless for us tonight. After party, maybe.
Maybe shirtless? What? After party?
Yes, that's why you're here.
Oh, we have Hugo versus Botan now after Botan was able to finish off. Oh, and Hugo coming off to a very strong start. Getting tapped immediately by Hugo Diaz-Cañero.
That was beautiful. Botan didn't see it coming. I mean, that's Hugo's style though.
When Hugo faces opponents who are similar to him in size and stature, it is a very, very difficult contest.
Now goes our co-host Bruno Blas versus Hugo, you know?
And here we have a little bit of the opposite, whereas Botan was similar in stature to Hugo and was finished immediately. We'll see what Bruno can do. Hugo having lots of tricks up his sleeve, going against tougher and bigger opponents.
Exactly. We have seen him go against a few big guys.
Hugo playing around with Bruno, showing him who's really in control here. Hugo going for a leg lock right away.
We got some people in the chat. Saludos para la gente. Go, let's go Hugo, says Dave, Mateo Figueroa, Asperger en Tierra, Luis Barreto, Bernardo Huertas, Bay Faye, aka Marfa Watches.
There's a knee
Hugo
bar
going
here
for the
that
leg.
Hugo
You
is
gotta watch
completely
out.
finishing off Bruno with a knee bar. Our first knee bar of the day, Santi.
Yeah, that was tight, you know. That was really tight.
My goodness. Hugo, knowing he had a slight size disadvantage, played around with Bruno, thinking that he was going to wrestle with him, and then immediately went for the legs. Next matchup, Santi. What are your thoughts on Michael Power, leader of the Leftovers, taking on Hugo?
Let's go for the first match of the night, of the day. He hasn't fought in no event, I think, before this debut in the 10th Planet Squad Wars for Mike.
Oh my goodness. Just giving Hugo just a few seconds break here before we start this next one. Hugo having just finished off two opponents, now is taking on Michael Power, one of the toughest leg lockers in the gym. He has done mighty fine things in tournaments, submitting folks with straight ankle locks, heel hooks, toe holds. He's really none to trifle with, is he?
Yeah. We're ready for this match, this bout. Mike is a leg locker, Hugo is an armbar, leg lock. We have seen Hugo in few different scenarios. Well, he develops really good. Let's see how it goes.
Mike going for guard pulling strategy right away. And Hugo going for a little slight flying armbar attempt. No big deal. Hugo finding a quick window, mounting Mike. Mike seemed to have not defended that. Almost inviting Hugo in. Not sure Mike's strategy with that. Either Hugo was just too fast for him, or he was fine with it and was going for a counter. Whoa! Michael must have invited Hugo in.
That's what I'm saying. Once you see this guy sitting down, you gotta be aware of that straight ankle lock. Yeah, that's his thing. That's his move. He knows how to perfect it.
Literally inviting Hugo in to get top position, reversing it into a leg take, and finishing Hugo within seconds.
Good fight.
That was a mighty fine strategy from Mike that we didn't really see coming. I did not see that coming.
Man, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was real quick. Once he get the overhook on the ankle, it's basically done.
Absolutely finishing him with a heel hook as they were rolling. Hugo being a veteran heel hooker himself,
Of course.
tapped immediately.
I mean, again, it's an in-house tournament. We're just having fun.
Quiero dedicar mi victoria a
Intel from Sergi.
Ainhoa. Te quiero mucho.
Sergi
Por
appears.
favor, devuélveme a los niños.
Sergi appears to be under the influence of some drug.
Not yet.
What time is it?
It's a little bit.
Now, can Michael Power win this for the leftovers? This is the question. The leftovers do not have many contenders left.
Mai with the lockdown. He switched it again. Andres going with top control. He got to free that knee. He got some head and arm control in here. Andres trying to staple that leg to get rid of the lockdown of Mike. Mike trying to go under. Maybe he got for the plan B sweep. Andres gotta use that advantage, height advantage, weight advantage. Try to get that right leg of Mike out and pass to the side control. Of course, Mike knows it. And maybe Mike's wanted, you know. Mike is a good boogie choke player. Nice hip switch by Andres. You gotta take that knee out. No, sweep with Mike. He does the game.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a truck attempt from Michael here.
Mike with the reverse, with the side control.
This is semi-final.
I don't know.
¿Sí? Porque ahí ya está.
Eso se acabó.
¿Ya se acabó?
Ya ganó. Ganaste. Creo.
Mike having full side control position there. Yeah, looking for a truck, as we might expect. Instead finding himself in north-south, as Andres himself, not a bad truck player either. Andres reversing the north-south, finding himself in north-south.
Trying to go for the mount. Mike is found that leg to get again in the half guard situation. Again with the lockdown. Going for cigar, maybe Mike in here. Andres going deep. I think he got a bite on the head. Dars. Mike is really tough to get choked out.
Yeah, Mike not in too much danger. Although he is now facing getting his leg. And Mike finishing with another heel hook. Very similar to last match. What do you think, Santi? 2 heel hooks after having escaped from mount, grabbing a leg.
This is the thing. Mike was trying to play other games besides the leg lock, but once he feels that he can get it, he's really into those. So why not? I mean, submission as a submission. He was trying to get a new game, but at the end of the day, he got the sub with a straight ankle lock. He knows his shit. Remember that Mike is the last one on that team, or maybe Kevin? I think Kevin. Kevin is the last one.
Kevin is also on the leftover team.
Yeah. Because they got 2 white belts, 3 white belts, you know. So Kevin is stepping. Mike is out, do some rib shit. He got some pain in his rib. He's feeling his tummy a little bit, I don't know, a little bit crazy. so he decided to step out. And then Kevin is the last one in this team leftovers versus Nick, Philip's brother.
Yeah, Mike does not have to feel bad at all after having submitted 2 opponents. He can now safely and faithfully take a rest.
So once this happened, Mike is good, Mike is a tough guy. I think he's just stepping out before anything crazy happens. So I want to give a huge shout out to my sponsor, Jiu Jitsu. Remember that you can use the Santiago Roditi 10 code on your checkout for a special 10% off.
An hour, half an hour. Sophia.
So Austin, tell me your thoughts. This is about to end. We have been 3 hours and 15 minutes in stream, our first live stream from 10th Planet. Come to the other side if you want to come. Yeah, hell yeah, we are ready. This is the first time.
Honestly, I'm a little disappointed I don't get to see Mike face off again, but he does deserve a rest after having submitted 2 opponents. Now we get to see Kevin, who was not even present in the draft, but was added as an add-on to the leftovers to give them a little power boost.
You want to say something?
No, thank you.
Okay, we have our wonderful secretary Maria here. Maria, can you give a shout out to our
part of the
to our people in
committee,
the chat?
part of the team, part of the chat? We're ready to see Kevin against Nick.
Maria says hola to everybody.
Kevin did really well in previous 10 Planet competitions here internally.
Mm-hmm.
He came quite an underdog in some of the fights and he actually got really great results. So we're expecting high results from him. He tried to blast a double leg, couldn't really get it.
That's right, Sergio. We've seen a lot of good stuff from Kevin in these in-house tournaments, and I wouldn't expect anything less from him today.
He seems he likes to be entering to the legs. It's going to be interesting to see how he plays out against bigger opponents.
Yeah.
Okay, he's stand up. Kevin really trying to fish for some angle.
A little bit of rough house against the wall there, being reset.
If he waits for the takedown, he may be able to get it, but there's a huge weight difference. Should be no good. Kevin looking to go for the single leg most likely.
Kevin being fresh, having not fought a single match so far, looking very athletic.
To blast the double.
Going for a very interesting takedown, finding himself attacking the legs.
He's not known for playing K-guard at this time of guards, but he's known for actually trying to fish for the legs just to actually stand up afterwards.
We see this a lot from Kevin. He's not afraid of giving up a guard, even letting his opponent pass and pretend that they're in control.
Absolutely.
Kevin here very much still in control, it seems.
Nick is doing a great job at keeping a pressure pass, keeping the chest to chest, just to stop Kevin from actually turning and doing this kind of stuff.
See Kevin now kind of similar to Mike's strategy, goes for a leg attack when you least expect it.
It's a foot sweep attempt. Kevin needs to actually get the inside position.
Again.
He seems he may be able to do it. He's going for an elevation. He may be going for an outside action to grab the leg.
Lots of this going on today, Sergi. Lots of these.
Seems Mick doesn't want to commit. He's actually inverting, but he doesn't have any grip whatsoever. I believe this should be a 3-minute match, so Kevin needs to look for the great opportunity. He actually made got mount. I think Mick may have a digital in this position. he's actually getting a quite nice Americano.
Yep.
He may be able to play it out. Otherwise, he may give up and go for the back. Since he's contemplating both options. He's actually going for the actual Americano. He keeps pulling it into him.
Kevin not tapping to this pseudo-Americana attempt from Nick.
What happened?
JC being very, very cautious, though, as we've seen him so far as referee. JC making sure that his arm was okay. This is just a party, folks.
This reset may be quite a dangerous position, resetting from here. If they go all in.
All right, we're resuming now. Oh, we've seen Kevin in this position a lot this match. Either in side control or in mount now.
It seems Kevin was able to defend actually Americano. Maybe trying to fish for the back. He actually goes for the back. He's switching to an arm triangle.
Now can Kevin hold on long enough to attack one of Nick's legs and submit?
And he actually gets this out. That Gatame was really tight. Mick gets the win. He did a great job switching from the
What do you think of that? It seems like Kevin just wasn't strong enough against Nick's power pressure passing.
Mick did a great job by actually switching from positions. He went to the back. He actually then tried to go for the Americana. He switched and back again to his arm triangle. He did a great job keeping Kevin all the time worried about multiple submissions. So that's a great job.
Yeah, I agree. Bit surprising.
It's gonna end now.
Wait here so he can say something.
I believe now Manu'S is gonna do an announcement. So
yeah, I just muted it. So wait, what's going on? I muted the microphone.
Oh no, can they say something? Can they say something?
Wait.
So the winners can go there. The winners can go there.
The Wizards are declared the victors here as they assemble onto the mat. Atam, Alberto, Sergi, Joaquim, and Big Dan declared the winners of today's in-house squadron tournament. A little Harouk in there from Joaquim, a little Harouk in there from Sergi, a little big man, Big Dan there, Haroukin from Hatam, and Alberto stoic as ever.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna. Sale solo esto. Sale solo esto, ahora lo apago. Sí, sí.
Well, happy birthday to Coach Manu here, folks.
Tú sigue, ahora lo apago.
As the squadron tournament comes to a close.
Also, big shout out to Bruno competing, helping ourselves with the ChatGPT, with everything, you know. This is pure love. We don't win anything about this just because of the vibe, right, Austin? So, thank you for the people in the chat, everybody that was in the chat. Huge shout out Antonio, Luis, Asper en Tierra, Bernardo, Sad, Priest, everyone, Esteban, SKTF, Leto, Oleg, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this is not the last one. This is the first one. I hope it's not the last one. Anything to say, Austin?
You know, just happy to be here, Santi. It's good to be here with you. Celebrate Manu's birthday. This is a great thing we got going on. Let's keep it going.
Hell yeah. Last shout out to Jiu-Jitsu. We are about to end. Thank you for tuning in.
Peace out, people.